Scripture has been read for your hearing so eloquently, Brother Ashley Griggs, who reads Scripture much better than I. Amen. Y'all supposed to say, no, Pastor, no, we don't. I want to lift up this morning these words found in, of course, the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 24, verse 13 and verse 14. Emphasis on verse 14. And they read, that very day, two of them were going to a village named Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. Watch this now. And they were talking with each other about all these things that had happened. Amen. I want to publish a thought this morning. Finding our way back to Easter. Amen. Pray with me, gracious and merciful Father. Use my puny efforts to glorify your holy name. Lord, thank you for putting treasure in trash. Now remove the trash. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. And they were talking with each other about everything that had happened. Finding our way back to Easter. For years, Christians all over the world have traveled to Jerusalem just to retrace the last steps in the life of Christ. Many return home with trinkets and with souvenirs as evidence that they've been there and stood on the very soil where Jesus once lived, preached, suffered, and died. Some have come back with the actual sand from the Garden of Gethsemane where Christ prayed and was taken prisoner. Excited about the experience of having traveled to the place where Jesus was born. Yet, there is no celebration of the time and place when Jesus was born and raised in them. Oh, you don't have to pray with me this morning. It's all good. With the effigies of rabbits and Easter eggs, and the majesty of Easter lilies, I just get a little concerned when it seems people have lost the true meaning of the Easter event. I get a little concerned, Sister Gray, when it feels like the tradition of the Easter experience is becoming more about dialogue than about deliverance. More about a conversation rather than a commitment. You see, the road to Emmaus is not a road you take, it's a road you end up on. It's a road of business as usual. It's the road of convenience. It's the road of old habits. It's the road of defeat. You end up there whenever you fail to realize that Easter is not an event, but rather a lifestyle that must be lived every day of our lives. And they were talking with each other about everything that had happened. When it comes to Holy Week, we love to talk about what had happened. Oh, Lord. What happened at the Last Supper? What happened when they brutalized Jesus Jesus on the Via Dolorosa? What happened when they hung him high and stretched him wide? What happened on the third day when they discovered an empty tomb? We love to talk about what had happened, but the truth is nobody is talking about what's happening now. Oh, you don't have to pray with me. It's all right. I'm not going to be long. If Easter, Sister Mary, has any relevance at all, it had better be happening now. There's nothing eternal about Christianity. There's nothing eternal about you coming to church, screaming hallelujah and cartwheeling around the pews. There's nothing eternal about your denominational pretense. There's nothing eternal about the teachings of the Bible except that it reverses the dimension of time and speak to us in universal terms. Not about what had happened or what will happen. It is and will forever be about the eternal now. Eternal means having no beginning and having no end in time. It means lasting forever, existing at all times, always true, and always valid in our lives. And Easter becomes a testimony because although we don't find Jesus, Jesus finds us. Luke's resurrection narrative about the two disciples walking on the road to Emmaus is exclusive only to the Gospel of Luke. No other gospel do we find a post-resurrection narrative where Jesus suddenly appears alongside two men as they walk confused and disillusioned from Jerusalem to Emmaus. Oh, Emmaus. Oh, don't worry, I'll start preaching in a minute. If you visit the post-resurrection accounts described in 1 Corinthians 15 and the three other Gospels, yes, Paul wrote a post-resurrection narrative. His was first. He wrote it 20 years prior to the Gospel for you biblicists out there. You will learn that the Gospel, according to Mark, does not contain a post-resurrection appearance. Mark's Gospel abruptly ends at the 16th chapter. Verse 8. In John's gospel narrative, Jesus immediately ascends to God. In essence, Jesus comes, he speaks, and he ascends. In Matthew 11, of the disciples, minus Judas, went to the mountain in Galilee to meet Jesus, who appears and commissions them to make disciples. That's what you'll find. However, church, Luke takes us on an interesting journey. He provides the reader with an alternative view of a theological claim. Here we find the presence of Jesus lingering in the midst of the faith community long after the actual resurrection event. He doesn't describe the resurrection event, nor does he give an explanation. Instead, he uses this particular story of two men walking along a road from Jerusalem after the crucifixion, after the resurrection toward Emmaus. Here we find Jesus walking along two disciples, unaware of who he is, talking amongst themselves. For some of us, Jesus can't get a word in. We're so busy, preoccupied. And on this day, Resurrection Sunday, some of us can't wait to get through those doors, to get back to the normal, to get back to being you. The men in the story, with the exception of one, only one was given a name. That's literary. You see, his anonymity is intentional, yet his walk is universal. You see, by making one of them anonymous makes you and me a part of the narrative. It puts all of us on the road to Emmaus, walking together and talking together about everything that had happened instead of what's happening now. It makes the story relevant and applicable in time. In other words, it makes Easter this day that we come together and worship a dying Savior and a living Redeemer, makes it an incredible journey of faith. Just a couple of points and I'll take my seat. One reason we miss the significance of Easter is because many times we're going in the wrong direction. The text tells us that two men are on their way from Jerusalem to Emmaus. And the question that I had for you this morning, church, if you heard that Jesus was raised from the grave in Jerusalem, if you heard that this man died on the cross, was buried in a borrowed tomb, and the stone blocking that tomb mysteriously was rolled away, then why are you on your way to Emmaus? Why would you not be in Jerusalem where you know God is doing things? They had witnessed the event. They heard others talking about it. And I ask you, my brothers and sisters, if you heard about it, if you witnessed the event, why would you leave? Why would you leave? You see, we want to move to that which is convenient and ordinary in our lives. And the question is, why would you want to move to that which is convenient and ordinary when Easter tells us that every day of our lives we're supposed to be extraordinary? You really believe that there was a resurrection in Jerusalem? Then why are you on your way to Emmaus? Too many of us are on our way to Emmaus. If I heard that the tomb was empty, I'd still be in Jerusalem, sister friend, shouting, Hosanna! Hosanna! Glory be to God Almighty. I'd be on Calvary, kneeling and touching the place where he bled and where he died. Oh, I want you to understand what Easter is really about. I'd be at the empty tomb to see it for myself. I'd stay there all day and all night, and I'd never leave Jerusalem. I never leave because all the things of my life, when I've struggled, when I've been upside down, I want to be where God is doing things. Too many people are on the road to Emmaus when God is doing things in their lives. Some of you have had some issues in your life right now, but God can't help you because you're on your way to Emmaus. It's time to turn around. The church needs you. But because of others who frustrated you, because of the gossip, because you have an attitude, you packed your bags a long time ago and made the decision to head to Emmaus. You see, whenever you leave a holy place, Sister Louise, for familiar surroundings, you pass by Easter. And you start heading for Emmaus. You see, the only reason we come to church on Sunday, come and cry at the altar and engage in the strange thing we call worship, is that by our very presence here, we are telling the world that we have come from Emmaus and are headed back to Jerusalem. Secondly, another reason we miss the significance of Easter is because it's always about they and never about us. Never about us. Never about us. The text says, they were talking together with each other. They talk. You see, they is a peculiar word. It's a word that is inclusive of people that you want to exclude. Oh, y'all never excluded anybody. Y'all come on. In a contextual sense, the pronoun they is a word that never demands our participation. It only highlights the absurdity of how critical we view the participation of others. They are headed in the wrong direction. It's not them, it's they. They are discussing what others have done. And the thing is, the church at Easter is filled with they. What they did, what they said about such and such, what they want to do, what they did for them. Why didn't they ask me first? If Easter is to ever mean anything, it had better start with us. What we do for God, how we lift up others with their backs against the wall, how we treat people the way we want to be treated. Sister Yvonne. Lastly, and I'm done, you can go home and put the green grass in the basket, do the little stuff you do. The last reason we miss the significance of Easter and that we don't find our way back to Easter is because for us, Easter is a conversation and not a commitment. The text says, they talked. They talked. Easter for us is a conversation and not a commitment. Easter has become talk and talk alone. And they were talking with each other about everything that had happened. Disciples in the upper room talk. On their knees at the tomb, talk. Sermons preached about he rose, talk. Folk dressed in strange clothes, talk. Can I tell you, my brothers and sisters, in closing, Easter has never been about talk. It has always been about commitment. If Easter is ever going to be remembered, if we're ever going to find our way back to what Resurrection Sunday means in our lives, can talk, we need commitment. Why is it talk? It's talk because there's no evidence that there's ever been a resurrection in us. Why talk about an empty tomb when you still have people with empty lives? The only reason why the tomb was empty was that our lives might be filled. To find your way back to Easter, you have to go